Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Veronica and today we are going to be creating this very holiday inspired look. So if you're interested, if you're interested in creating this look for yourself, keep watching to create this look. We will be using this Oracle palette from Scarlet, and that's what the cover looks like. And if you've never heard of Scarlet, it is a monthly makeup subscription, and every other month you get some bomb palette like this one. And today we're going to be using this High Priestess from the palette. That's a silver color. I don't know if you can see it with the light. We're going to be using that on the inner corners, and then we're going to be mixing Trance and Witchcraft, the purple and the orange, to make that beautiful cranberry color. We'll be using Sacred on as a transition shade. So Scarlet Oracle palette, and on the months that you are not receiving a palette, you will be getting a makeup kit. And so we will be using from the Rose Gold makeup kit from Scarlet that I received back in July. We will be using this High Shine liquid eyeshadow in Melting Rose, and these products are still available. In fact, I just ordered another Rose Gold set because this is my favorite set. It's just so beautiful, and as you can see, I've really just used it up. So this is the liquid eyeshadow. We'll be using that, and we will be using the Frozen Rose highlighter, also from the Scarlet Rose Gold kit. And as you can see, like, there's no more left in that either. And, well, you can't see because my hand is so pale. Well, there. We'll be using this as a highlighter. And to complete the look, we'll be using the Charlotte Tilbury Walk of Shame lipstick. Charlotte Tilbury is the brand. Her products are amazing, and Walk of Shame is the lip color, and that is the berry color that I'm wearing on my lips. That's the lipstick, my favorite lipstick at the present moment. And the lip liner, it's called Lip Cheat Walk of Shame, and it's also the berry color. So if you're interested in creating this look for yourself, saddle up and away we go. I have already applied foundation and concealer, and I put some concealer on my eyelids. And I set it with this L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Sweep and Lock Translucent Setting Powder. For primer, I used this Wonder Glow from Charlotte Tilbury. Works fabulous. It leaves a nice sheen to your skin. I use this CoverGirl Clean Matte foundation, color 505 Ivory, and for concealer I use this CoverGirl True Blend Undercover concealer. Okay, and shade L150 Porcelain. We're going to start with the contouring. For contouring, I am using something that I'm sure all of y'all are very familiar with. Maybe you're not, probably are. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Eyebrow Pencil in medium brown. Medium brown, medium brown. And I think the packaging is different, but it's been around forever, and yeah, I'm sure you've seen it. I have to go buy a new one, so I will let you know if the packaging is different. Okay, so I'm going to, did I say concealer? Contouring. I'm going to contour my face now. And I love this little pencil because the color works really well with me. I should do this. I'm gonna start here. So my cheekbone ends right here. So I'm doing it a little bit above where the cheekbone ends, but I don't want to do it too high up because I don't really... Look at how big that space is. Look at my jaw. I mean, come on, just look at it. So I don't want it to emphasize or to make that bigger. But I really don't want to cut down the space too much either. I think it's fine the way it is. And this contouring, really, for me, it just helps me put in shadows where the foundation like might have removed the shadows, so it helps me put the shadows back in my face. I've never really contoured my nose before, but I'm going to go for it right now. And I'm going to overline my lips. And I'm doing this lightly. I just feel like it makes my lips look a little bit bigger. Maybe it doesn't. But either way, I like to do it. Okay. And then I also like to line my eye underneath on my lower lash line. I like to line it. I just feel like it makes my eyes look bigger as well. So. And now I'm just going to shade all that in. And now I'm going to take this Scarlet Oracle palette that we were talking about earlier, and I'm going to take this Sacred shade and I'm going to use that as a transition shade, and I'm going to take Trans and Witchcraft and I'm going to mix those two together, and I'm going to make the Cranberry shade with that. But first we're going to take this High Priestess and we're going to put that in the inner corners of her eyes. Where's my concealer brush? Here it is. And I'm just going to take a little concealer brush, a little bitty concealer brush, and I'm just going to put that in that High Priestess, that silver color. And I'm going to just place that on the inner corner of my eyes. Spread it out. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with this little, just a little crease brush, little eyeshadow brush. And we're going to dip it in that brown Sacred color. Tap it out. And make sure and tap it out also, because you don't just want to just go from the palette to your eye and leave like a big glob, because then it's harder to shade it in and make it even. And then I'm going to take this 224 brush by MAC, and I'm going to dip it in the orange shade, the Witchcraft. Just going to tap it in there, and then in the Trans and the Witchcraft and the Trans. Okay. Starting in the outer corner and just working my way around that eyeball. I'm also shading in like half of my eyelid, a third of my eyelid, third of my eyelid. Okay. And when I'm happy with the results, go into the other eyeball, the other eyelid, the other eye. Okay. Now I'm going to take a clean brush Actually, I can't find a clean brush, so I'm just going to clean that brush off. And you can take a clean brush, and I'm just going to buff out the ends, or the edges, just to make it blend a little easier, a little bit better. Okay, and now I'm going to take this little square brush. Where's my square brush? This little square eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to put it in the Trans, in this purple color. In fact, I'm going to put the tip right in the purple color. Not too much, but I'm just going to tap it in there. And I'm going to take it to this outer corner, and I'm just going to stab my eye and just do little strokes going up towards my eyebrow. And I'm just doing that on the outer corner, and then I am just turning my brush and just flaring it out towards my eyebrow. And I'm going to have to take that brush I just used to blend out the edges, and I'm going to have to blend them out again. All right. Very good. Now I'm going to take that liquid eyeshadow from the Deca Scarlet Rose Gold Kit, and I'm going to pry out I'm going to pry out some of that eyeshadow. Let me just pry it out. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to just apply it in the center of my lid. Oh. And then I'm just going to kind of tap it. Do the same thing to the other eye. Apply it on the center of the lid. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and I'm just going to shade in my eyebrows. So I'm just going to fill in all the spaces that have gaps. So I'm just going to do that real quick. And I'm going to take some of this CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow, and it's translucent brow gel. It's upside down. Is it upside down? Yeah, it is. Okay. So now I'm going to take this ink, this Epic ink liner from NYX, and it's in black and it is waterproof, but it's not like really waterproof, more like water resistant. So if you need something waterproof, this is actually going to smear. But it stays on pretty well as long as you're not really sweating into it or rubbing it off. So I'm just going to do a small wing. I'm just going to line my eyeliner. I'm just going to line my eyes and do a small wing. I don't want to do a big wing here. Okay, so now that that's all done, I'm going to get a Q-tip, and you can get a brush if you like, but I'm just going to get a Q-tip and I'm going to line my lower lash line. And I'm just going to dip the Q-tip into trans. And I'm just going to start from this outer corner and go towards my inner corner and then back out a few times until I get the desired result. Okay, and then I'm going to dip that same Q-tip into trans, do the exact same thing. I'm just using the other end to clean it up a little bit. Other eye. Going into Witchcraft. And going into trans. I'm cleaning the bottom up, the Q-tip. Okay, so now I'm going to take this MAC Carbon eyeshadow. It's like a charcoal, it's black eyeshadow. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to use that as eyeliner for my lower lashes. And I'm just going to take this little like eyeliner brush from MAC. I really do need to buy another one, like it's ridiculous. I'm taking this liner brush from MAC and I'm just dipping it in there. And if you want to just, you know, if you want to do this wet, that actually works very well. Just throw some Fix It on the brush and dip it in that eyeliner and that powder and it'll become an eyeliner. I'm just going on the outer corner about 1/4 of a way in, and I'm just lining my lashes, and then I'm taking it out towards my eyeliner. So I'm just meeting my the eyeliner, the liquid eyeliner from earlier. And I like to keep the bottom a little bit lighter than I like to keep the lower lash line a little bit lighter than the top lash line. Okay, doing the same thing on the other eye. So I'm going to take the Walk of Shame in the lip liner and I'm going to line my lips. I'm going to actually overline my lips a little bit. I like to take it right on my lip line. So most of it's inside my lip, but some of it is smearing on the outside of my lip. I don't like to do like some obvious, I just think that looks tacky. Now I'm going in with the Walk of Shame Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. If you hear weird noises, I promise it's not me. It's my little dog sleeping right there. Okay. For blush, and to tie this whole look together, I'm going to take my blush, I'm going to take my lipstick and use it as blush, and I'm just going to put a little bit there, and a little bit there. And is it even? No, it's not. It's totally not even. And we're done. I'm just kidding. I'm going to take it, and I'm just going to to spread it out, and I'm gonna rub it back towards my cheekbone and up. So most of it back towards my cheekbone and up. I'm gonna rub a little bit, blend it in the front. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and take the highlighter from the deck of Scarlet Rose Gold collection, and I'm gonna use that. Just gonna apply that on the upper portion of my cheekbones and on my nose just a little bit, where naturally where the lights hit my brow bone. And sometimes people like to put it on the Cupid's bow, but since I already stuck lipstick everywhere, I can put this on my pinky and just place a little bit there. I'm not really too hip on that, but we're gonna put a little bit there. Okay, and spread it around. Okay. Now I'm going to take this infallible translucent setting powder from L'Oreal that I used on my eyes earlier. And I'm just going to take a brush. Where is my brush? I can use this one. So I'm just going to take a little brush. It's kind of a big brush. And I'm just going to apply that on my T-zone. Set that on my T-zone. A little bit more on there. And then just whatever's left over on the brush, I'm just going to just place it on my face. I don't like putting too much powder on because I just feel that it just really gets into my fine lines and makes me look older. I'm just going to press this down and then just kind of fan any fallout that I haven't removed. Or any eyeshadow. Just pressing it up. Okay. And for bronzer, I'm using Laura Geller bronzer, Baked Body Frosting in Tahitian Glow. This is an all over face and body glow. So it looks like this. It's this big ol' baked body frosting. And open it up. It's humongous. So I'm just going to, I'm pretty fair skinned right now because that's what winter does to me. So I'm just going to take it and put some on my brush, and I'm not really going to go too crazy with it because it really shows up on my skin right now. Tap it out, and I'm just going to start lightly, and then I'll go in a little bit heavier. And I like to go on the outskirts of my face because I really don't want it mixing in with the blush and changing the color of the blush. I like the pink color. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of squish my brush. I'm gonna put that brush in that bronzer. I'm just gonna kind of squish it and just add a little bit right there. Okay. On my neck. Alrighty. So all we have to do now is curl the eyelashes and throw some mascara on, and we're all done. We all done? We could be all done. Well, I'm gonna add some of this liquid high intensity, high shine liquid eyeshadow, the Melting Rose. I'm just gonna throw some there, throw some there. Just for an extra added rose gold effect. Rose gold disco effect. Curling the eyelashes. I like taking my eyelash curler and I place it the middle of my eyelashes, and I do little pumps going to the end of my eyelashes. Place it on the middle and do little pumps going out. One more time, place it on the middle and little pumps going out. And then I take my eyelash curler and I put it on the base of my eyelashes and I hold it for a little bit. Not too much the first time, just to make sure I get all my eyelashes in there, because I've got this like one dummy eyelash like right there that sticks out, and like I'm crazy and I try to yank it out. I ended up breaking it, so now it looks worse. But I try to, yeah, there's nothing worse than thinking you got all your eyelashes in here and there's like one dummy one that you're not gonna be able to get after you curl them the first time. So okay, get them in there, the base, and hold it for a little bit. And I always do little pumps. I don't know if it helps. We don't know if it helps. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. But I think it does. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the deck of Scarlet mascara in Black Silk, and that's the one with the balm applicator. And I never apply the mascara on the base of my eyelashes. I take it to the middle of my eyelashes and out, or whatever I think the middle is. I just find that works better to make my eyelashes look longer. If I go the base, I just feel like it weighs my eyelashes down and it makes them, I don't know, not as fluffy. I think we're all set. So that concludes the makeup look. So this is the final look. So this is the final look. If you enjoyed my video, please hit like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and until I see y'all again. Right, Sophia? Dun 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 dun.